Well, breaking overnight, Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry says at least 19 people were killed by new Israeli strikes in southern Gaza, with some hitting the largest hospital in that part of the region, killing at least 2 people. Israel's military says that hospital strike targeted and killed senior Hamas official Salah Bardawi. This attack coming after Israel bombarded northern Gaza with strikes late last week, reportedly killing hundreds at that time. Israel is blaming Hamas for abandoning proposals to extend the ceasefire. And now Hamas and Iranian-backed groups are retaliating. And it comes as the U.S. and Israel are set to hold strategic consultations about Iran to try to negotiate a new nuclear deal. So I'd like to welcome in Senior Fellow at Defense Priorities and host of Daniel Davis Deep Dive on YouTube, retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Davis. Lieutenant Colonel, always great to see you. So based on this new fighting, we're seeing all of these new strikes. Do you think both sides will be able to get to another ceasefire, even if, once again, it's only temporary?
Obviously, we certainly hope that's the case, but I don't see any evidence of it so far because, at least from the way things have been playing out, it seems as though Israel ended the benefit, whatever they saw was the benefit to having this ceasefire, and have gone back on the operation, on the offensive here. Because obviously, anytime you get into a negotiated issue, because we were only in phase 1 of this, the original ceasefire. It was supposed to go into phase 2 and then phase 3, and the Israeli side claimed that the Hamas side wasn't abiding by phase 2. Obviously, there were counter arguments by the Hamas side that said Israel wasn't abiding by it. So that's what you're supposed to negotiate with. But it looks like Israel just said, all right, that's it, fine. We're going back into a full-fledged war. So if you were this close to hitting something before, obviously it's going to be set back now because there are very few people, very few sides that are going to respond to being bombarded in the massive way that has been. So hundreds have been killed so far since this has gone back on. And I think that we're further away from any kind of a ceasefire now, and especially in light of over this past weekend on Saturday, I believe, the Israeli side announced that they have a new cabinet position for the voluntary withdrawal of all the Palestinian people from Gaza. That's sending a chill on the Palestinian side and making them less likely to want to do anything to work with Israel. But that's where we are right now.
Yeah, and as you were talking there, we were looking at some video of one of the fiery attacks. The IDF saying, again, as I said at the top, that another leader in Hamas was taken out, eliminated over the weekend. How significant was this takedown potentially for each side at this point?
It's not significant at all. I mean, they've been taking out senior leaders from the beginning of this time, and as I personally observed through my times in both Iraq and Afghanistan on these kinds of networks, they're designed to be able to replace leaders at every level all the way through. There's no question that's going to be the same situation here. And some of the things that we saw during my time in Afghanistan, especially, sometimes we would take down a Taliban leader at various levels, and then he would be replaced by somebody who was better than him. So you don't even know if it's going to be a net gain or a net loss for your side when you take out a senior leader, but you can be sure they'll be replaced.
All right. So, Lieutenant Colonel, the Iranian-backed Houthis reportedly fired a ballistic missile at Israel. It was intercepted, but this was the 5th Houthi attack since this latest round of fighting began. Rebel media there is blaming, quote, American aggression. So I ask you, based on all of this, is any progress actually being made?
Well, listen, I mean, this, for the reasons that the administration hasn't completely explained, when we launched this big strike into the Houthis, a week or so ago, that was not precipitated by any new attacks by the Houthi side. In fact, they had been ceasefiring from their actions in the Red Sea since the Israeli side had been ceasefire. They announced that they were going to go back to it if the Israeli side didn't lift the blockade on the food shipment, which they have blocked off from the Palestinian people right now, but they hadn't done it then. Now that, of course, they have, and they're doing more of it, and we can expect that to continue on. Look, the Saudis tried for a decade to militarily destroy the Houthis, and they never succeeded, even with the help that we provided with refueling and other kinds of ammunition. There's very little prospect now that we're going to succeed here where everybody else failed. You just can't bomb somebody into submission. It just, unfortunately, doesn't work that way.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.